Hi, this is Michelle Wald from New Paradigm Wellness, and I want to talk to you a little bit about facial fitness. Our face is the expression of our emotions, all right? The muscles of our face are attached to our skin, and that's what creates our laugh lines and our smile lines and our sad lines. So in order to support our face, we have a couple of steps. Number one is good posture. We use Aston arcing uh, for a basis for all these exercises. So making sure that the face is supported. So if gravity is in the face, you get more droop. You're not supporting your face. See, more lines, more heaviness. Whereas if you push off your feet and off your seat and lengthen up, we have a support for our face. So the important thing to start with is arcing. So you round your spine, drop your chin, lengthen the back of your neck, push off the floor, push off your seat to lengthen, and then we settle the chin so that your neck is as long as it can be. We're going to start with some lymphatic drainage, and that starts with tapping your chest with your fingers, gentle, gentle. You might hear some humming, okay? And then swallowing. You'll notice some accumulation of fluid, so go ahead and swallow. That's basically draining the excess fluid from your head and neck down back into circulation. So the next thing we're going to do is butterfly fingers. So you're going to cross your hands like that, and you're going to flutter, 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 and drop your chin. You can round your spine a little bit, push off and lengthen. So this, we're not pulling on the skin at all. We're just tapping, tapping, and dropping our chin and rounding, lengthening up, wavering. We're going to move to the eyes. So we want to clear the pathway, and it goes from the eyes, up over the ears, down the throat, back to this pool. So we're going to use the tips of our fingers over our skin. We're not dragging the skin at all. Coming around the ear and down the front of the neck here. You can go under the eyes to start with. If you start right in the corner, you can do a couple taps here and then up and over. Flutter down, tap, tap, tap. Couple more, usually about 3. Then you go above the eye. You can go right under the eyebrow. And it's basically just a rolling motion. And if you find your head down like this, you need to lengthen up. And sometimes if you alternate, it's easier to lengthen up, over the ear, flutter, flutter, tap, tap, tap. Over the ear, over the eye, excuse me. Over the eyes, nod and swallow, flutter, flutter, tap, tap, tap. Okay, now we're gonna do the jawline. A lot of times fluid accumulates here. So if you start with your fingers like so, like you're gonna pinch, and you're gonna just pinch the jawline as you go up towards the ear, up and over. Pinch, 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 just very gentle drawing. You can either just pinch along the way, because you don't want to overstretch. It's not very hard at all. You're just sort of drawing gently over the skin, up and over the skin, up and over. You know, when they do facelifts, this is what they do. This is the at-home facelift. It's not as strong, but it can help bring the fluid up and over and down this pathway. Okay, up and over the ear, up and over the ear, down, down, down. You turn your chin Turn your chin. Turn away from the pole. Turn away from the pole, up and over. If you lengthen your body first, drop your chin as you lift. What it does is it pulls and lifts the skin here. Come to center, nod and swallow. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is at the eye sequence to decrease the frown lines. Okay, we walk around like this, we really change the look of our face and we hold a lot of tension. So to decrease the tension holding, this exercise works great. And it decreases your tendency to hold your eyebrows together. So if you're like me, if you walk around with a frowny face, people think you're mad. Anyway, so we're gonna start with our 2 fingers like this. You're gonna put it right at the beginning of the eyebrows. And then you're gonna gently contract the muscle until you start to feel it moving. Lengthen up, so pushing off your feet long, dropping your chin. Make that eyebrow muscle start and then relax and spread. So I'm not spreading the skin, I'm just taking the skin and stretching it just ever so slightly. Contract the muscle, relax. Contract and relax. Contract and relax. Holding for a moment to stretch that muscle out, you're actually going to stretch those lines out. Okay, so now you're going to come up under the eye, up under the eyebrows. You're going to, don't lift strongly, but you're lifting slightly by lifting the elbows. You'll see, lift one elbow, lift the other elbow, find the center, relax. And what we're going to do for the start is closing the top lid down. You'll feel the muscle turn on. 1, 2, 3, relax. Top lid down. 1, 2, 3. Top lid down. 1, 2, 3. All right. So you do about 3 to 5 of those, and that strengthens the muscle on the top of the lid in the closing direction. And now we're going to do the opening direction. So go ahead and keep your hands on your eyebrows, and you're going to lift ever so slightly by lifting one elbow and the other one, dropping the chin, and you're going to open the eyes wide, relax. Open the eyes wide, relax. Open the eyes wide. This is the funny one. You're going to open the eyes, open the eyes, and then you can draw back into the hairline, drop the chin. All right, so that is the one of eye openers. And for the tone of the lower lids often get heavy as we age, we're gonna find our cheekbones, just find the tip of your, the top of your cheekbones, and you're gonna shape that kind of right under the eye, get that pinky up under there, because the eye muscle goes all the way around and, you know, closes and opens the eye. So we're gonna work on the lower lid lifting up. So it's almost like you're looking up into the sun and you're bringing your lower lid up. You're squinting, but try not to have any other accessory muscles as much as possible. That's a hard part, but, and then relax. You're not pulling down at all. That's the one caution. And you want to keep nice and long. Chin comes up, and then you're squinting just ever so slightly. You just want to turn the muscle on and relax it. Turn the muscle on and relax it. By doing this repetitively, you're going to gain some more tone in your muscles of your face and have it has a lovely effect of lifting and decreasing the fluid. All right, so the last one is sour. Think of a sour taste, like a sour lemon, and immediately you'll feel the side of your cheek sort of pucker up. So I don't want to pucker like that, no fish face, but just feel the tone of your cheek. And what you can do is stick your tongue in your cheek and then contract your cheek muscle. Again, we're trying not to make too many accessory motions, so lengthen your spine by pushing off your feet and your seat, or your, if you're standing, the floor. Don't get too close to the mirror, because then, you're defeating the purpose of lengthening your spine. But so if you need to feel, put your tongue and then contract the muscle. And you'll find some areas just are not working. So as you start to use the muscles of your face, it'll start lifting the skin here. Okay, so other side. And if you do a slight smile, it's gonna be less of the corner of your mouth pulling down. And we all need to smile more, because it makes us feel good and release hormones that are feel-good hormones. So see if you can add a little cheek and then smile. Mm-hmm. 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 It's a little bit like whack-a-mole, but with your finger. Anyway, I hope these are helpful. The nodding and swallowing lets you know if you feel the fluid accumulating, that's taking the fluid out. If you do this every day in the evening, and maybe again in the morning, while you put some lotions on your face, you can give yourself a little bit of attention every day. All right, enjoy these and let me know how it goes.